Kyle Benjamin outside. Row 2, it's Brett Moffitt and Noah Gragson. 7 laps left at Martinsville.
Another good restart by Benjamin. John Hunter has to give him room.
Nemechek gets the spot. Benjamin slips up just a little coming off of 4.
There's a little bit of a gap. He was able to get there in front of Moffitt in the second spot.
Gragson now pushed to the outside. Myatt Snyder gives him a little bump. Gragson holds on to 5th. How about this log jam? Camping World 5 to go at Martinsville.
In my defense, that should have been a caution. they didn't wreck. I don't know how.
Well, I saw you jump up, so I figured something was going on.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to hold off Kyle Benjamin. Brett Moffitt in 3rd. Hoping for another opportunity, but I don't think he's going to get it unless he gets a caution here in these final laps.
Man, Vince, it's so easy to spin a wheel up off the corner and lose your momentum. John Hunter needs to run most 3 perfect laps of his career right here to hold off charging Kyle Benjamin.
And look at Benjamin close it up.
Focus, all you gotta do is
John
focus,
Hunter's
man. Don't worry.
grandmother there on the left-hand side of the screen.
Boy, Benjamin is right there, guys.
Kyle Benjamin has closed the gap. It's about a quarter second. Can he get to the back bumper of John Hunter Nemechek? When they come to the line, there will be 2 laps. 2 laps left. 1 mile to go.
This is the same truck that John Hunter won 2 races with last year, Iowa and Gateway.
Great corner by Nemechek. He's able to pull Benjamin a bit. Kyle dives hard into the corner, closes that gap.
1 more time around for John Hunter Nemechek. Can he hold off Kyle Benjamin? White flag lap at Martinsville.
It's going to take
Benjamin gets to him, but just can't quite get to the bumper. So close.
It's going to take a bump to do it, I think, Vince.
Into turn 3.
Rolling up to you here. Still clear.
Benjamin to the back bumper.
You all right? Stay in it. Stay in it.
Pulling inside, but he's not going to do it. It's going to be John Hunter Nemechek winning at Martinsville.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah! Woo! Dude, they want you to stop over in turn 3 and wait for them to get the everything set up for you.
Wow.
Make sure you stop here. Stop here in turn 3. Stop, stop, stop.
What a finish. A great restart after a late caution. Nemechek goes from 3rd to 1st and then has to have a great restart of his own and then finish the job holding off Kyle Benjamin.
What about spotter Derek Nealon? He's like, you're fine, you're fine. And then John Hunter's getting shoved sideways. You're fine, just keep it down. And he drives it.
Just bring it back, bring it back.
Love that.
Hermie with the winning team.
Well, Jerry Kennedy's the crew chief. You've been telling me how old you are and how many times you've been to this racetrack, but those racing in the final laps, it never gets old for you, does it?
No, it's good. He did a great job. I won with Sam Ard here, Brett Bodine. Should have won with Jimmy Henson and a bunch of people, but he drove the wheels off of it. We've been trying. I felt like we should have won like 4 or 5 of them, but he got it done today.
These guys are going to victory lane, Vince.
John Hunter Nemechek running a part-time schedule for his family's team here in the Truck Series this year after being a full-timer in the Truck Series, but he's got quite a few races in the Xfinity Series with Chip Ganassi's team this year, so you'll see a lot of John Hunter in the Xfinity Series. I don't think there's any question this young man, when he gets, especially when he gets in the truck, he's capable of winning any time out.
Without a doubt.
Burning them down at Martinsville for the first time. John Hunter Nemechek, your winner. John Hunter Nemechek adds his name to the winners list this season in the Camping World Truck Series. See Johnny Sauter at Daytona, Brett Moffitt at Atlanta, Kyle Busch in his hometown of Las Vegas, and then John Hunter earns the grandfather clock, one of the coolest trophies in sport. And here's a young man who understands and appreciates the history of this sport as well and what it means to win at Martinsville.
And boy, was he spot on those last 2 or 3 restarts, wasn't he?
What a job.
His 6th career win. and getting it done at Martinsville in dramatic fashion. John Hunter Nemechek.
That's a pretty good Monday right there, isn't
Yes, it is.
Well, Vince, he finished twice here at Martinsville, finally gets it done, going to victory lane. You guys have finished second here twice, John Hunter, and this race came down to a couple of restarts at the end. When did you know in those last couple of restarts what you needed to do? And when you got up front, did you think you had enough to hold off the 54?
Well, we had a little bit of miscommunication on that last pit stop when everyone pitted there and came and got tires. Jerry came on the radio and said pit. Well, I didn't hear exactly what he said because of static, and we had to stay out there. And I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it. My guys brought me a great Fleetwing JB services. Chevy Silverado this weekend. I can't thank everyone enough. Dad, everyone that puts their heart and soul into this deal. And there's only 4 guys at our shop this year, so it's really cool to be able to come back over here to the Truck Series. And Bo hangs our bodies back at the shop. He's back home probably watching on TV. Or he's probably at the shop actually working today. So just congrats to all these guys. These guys deserve it. Finished second here multiple times, so TikTok, we finally got a clock. So it's going to be awesome being able to take that thing home.
John Hunter Nemechek wins at Martinsville. Alan?
And it doesn't get much closer for Kyle Benjamin. I think there was contact. You had it. How close were you? Tell us through the driver through the windshield. And do you walk away disappointed?
It's pretty close right there. We had a really good truck, mostly on long runs, and unfortunately it came down to a short run. Yeah, it's Martinsville, so I figured I had to give him a run for his money right there in the last corner coming off of 4. I had to give him some contact. But yeah, we had a good day. Thank you to all the guys at DGR Racing for giving me a fast truck. Wish we could add a few more laps right there, but hopefully we can continue the momentum if I get another shot here and do it somewhere else.
He says if. It looks like he may have earned another one today, guys.
Well, he certainly has been impressive in this long weekend here at Martinsville. Great job by Kyle Benjamin to finish second. But the grandfather clock belongs to John Hunter Nemechek. His first win at Martinsville, 6th time in victory lane during his truck career.